Dylan and I flew across the world to Kauai, Hawaii, and we're going to take you on a tour of all of the best foods we ate on this beautiful island. The very first thing we ate when we got to Hawaii was a spam musubi. It's a classic Hawaiian food with spam, seaweed, and rice. We got this at the musubi truck and it was delicious. It was fried on the outside and soft on the inside, and it really hit the spot after a long day of travel over the country. Our next stop was 7-Eleven. In Hawaii, they have a great selection for a cheap price. They have tons of food from musubis, sushi, pastries, egg salad sandwiches, fruit sandwiches, and anything you get is delicious. All right, miso salmon.
Miso salmon, and I think what's it called?
From 7-Eleven.
Kombu, which is like
Our first 7-Eleven try. Good?
That was the Olympia's pie.
Good though.
I don't think you can really taste it until you fill your whole mouth with it.
Nothing says tropical vacation like getting fresh fruit in warm weather. So of course we got plenty of acai bowls while we were in Kauai. The first one and the best one we had was at Nourish in the northern part of Kauai. It had a gorgeous view and incredibly fresh food. First we got a bagel sandwich which had cucumber, avocado, and pickled onions, and I'm going to have to make it at home because it was a great combination. And then our favorite acai bowl of the entire trip was the one we got here. It wasn't too sweet and it had a really fresh fruit. It was delicious. We stopped at a food truck that had great reviews called Aloha Oi's. I will say this acai bowl was very typical of ones that you can get in other parts of the States and was very sweet. All right, we saw a bunch of people stopped at this acai bowl place, so we were like, we have to stop. And they have 5-star reviews, but they're new, so they only have like 2 reviews, but we got a mix of acai and passion fruit on the bottom, and they have unlimited toppings. Can't go wrong with that. Was it good? If you're staying in Poipu, chances are you'll go to the Little Fish Cafe, which always has a long line in the mornings. Luckily, we got there about 20 minutes before it opened and we were the second people in line. We picked up an acai bowl and some coffee to enjoy back at our hotel. Good morning. We got food from Little Fish. Got a sunrise bowl, Tahitian vanilla latte, and the Midnight Marauder, which is like 4 shots of espresso and condensed milk. Don't really like that one. Let's see how this bowl is. This one has like chia pudding, pineapple, and strawberries. Sounds good. So let's see. That's really good. That's a good bowl. Our last acai bowl we got at this little market at Acai's Fruit Bar, and there were great reviews online, but it didn't really live up to the hype. Luckily, if you're staying in Poipu, there are plenty of great restaurants to try in this area. One of the ones you have to get is a puka dog. It's a Hawaiian-style hot dog where you choose a fruit sauce like mango or pineapple, and then you choose the kind of sausage that you want. We got to enjoy these hot dogs while watching a luau from our hotel room. Another great spot that you have to go in Poipu is to Crack Mexican Grinds. We got massive burritos and great chips and guac as well. What do you think?
Delicious. The fish was the move.
The last spot in Poipu that you can't miss is the Beach House restaurant, which has amazing views of the sunset and delicious fresh fish, cocktails, and elevated food. It's a great place to celebrate one of your last nights of your trip. There are plenty of other areas to explore in Kauai, and one of the places you'll find throughout the island is Holy Grail Donuts. These are fresh donuts made for you when you get there. They're piping hot, and you can choose from a variety of flavors like ube, passion fruit, and mango. Right away when you get them, they're hot, steamy, and moist, and so delicious. This place is so popular that they even expanded their locations to the mainland. Another thing we were craving while we were in Kauai was fresh fish tacos. We ended up getting some at Al Pastor Tacos in the Kauai area. They were moist and super fresh, but I will say they weren't as memorable as we've had at other places. So if you're in the area, worth stopping by, but not something to go out of your way for. Something that is worth going out of your way for, though, is the Midnight Breads Bakery in Hanapepe town.
Stopped in the Midnight Bear Bakery on a whim in Hanapepe. So good.
I wish we had found that spot earlier in the trip so that we could have gone back. One of the things we were most looking forward to on this trip was trying all of the poke in Hawaii. Poke bowls are made of fresh, seasoned fish, rice, and topping.
All right, our first official poke bowl with some passion orange juice, of course, after a long day of hiking. We got the Hanalei special.
Our first stop was Hanalei Poke up in the north town of Princeville. Although it was our first poke bowl, so it was hard to compare to other ones, it was fresh and it was good, but in comparing to the other ones we had further on the trip, there wasn't as much fish in this one, and the flavors were better in other bowls we had.
That hits the spot. That is so good. I think we should start just having poke every day while we're here, because it just tastes so good, so fresh. And we have mango in this one. It's fine.
One of the best things to do when you're visiting any place is to ask the locals what they like to eat. We got a recommendation to go to the Poke Shack from one of our tour guides on the boat. This spot is in Poipu and there's tons of different options. We loved the ginger one and highly recommend that flavor for your trip. Another local recommendation we got was to go to Lawea Fish Market in Lahui. They had tons of different options to choose from and they loaded the bowl with sauce, fish, and topping.
We've already crushed half this bowl. This is the best poke bowl I've ever had. The toppings, the fish, the sauce, everything is amazing. Go here. Best poke bowl though. From Lawea Fish Market.
Fish Co.
Fish Co.
It's a market though, yeah.
In Lahui.
Pick up your fish, pick up your pickled things, pick up your Asian groceries.
It's a move.
And
So good.
One of the last Hawaiian delicacies that we had to try in Kauai was shaved ice. We ended up starting at JoJo's Shaved Ice, which has a couple of locations throughout the island. They do a mixture of ice, cream, and ice cream. So we got one of their typical flavors and enjoyed it outside.
Our first shaved ice is a win. A tropical mix with macadamia ice cream on the bottom. It's hitting spot.
While JoJo's was good, the next spot we went was absolutely incredible.
Alright, it's time for another shaved ice. Ube shaved ice from Family Korean. Korean shaved ice. Okay, whoa. Oh, it disappears in your mouth. It's so good.
It's like the cotton candy of shaved ice.
This is a must visit. So good. So good.
Sadly, our trip had to come to an end, but we made one last stop before leaving Kauai. This was the Kauai Sushi Shack. It was right next to the airport in Lahui, and it was amazing sushi. Some of the best that I've ever had. So I highly recommend if you need a quick bite to eat before flying out. Make sure to follow along, and subscribe so you can see all of our Hawaiian adventures.